welcome to today's episode of Hidden Coin Treasures. I'm your host, and today, first up, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting, specifically the 1983 Australian 5-cent coin. Stay tuned, because you'll want to check your coin jars after this. Before we talk about its value, let's look at the coin itself. The Australian 5-cent coin, introduced in 1966, features the iconic echidna design by Stuart Devlin on one side and a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the other. By 1983, millions of these coins were minted, but not all of them are equal. So, why is the 1983 Australia 5-cent coin special? In most cases, it's the condition and rarity that drive up a coin's value. Coins in very fine condition, like this one, show minimal wear. You can still see most details of the design even though it's been in circulation. This specific year also saw some interesting variations and minting quirks, which we'll get into in a moment. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins that tell a story or are in excellent condition. In today's collector market, a 1983 Australia 5-cent coin in very fine condition could fetch anywhere $60,000. Now let's talk about grading coins. Are graded on a scale from poor to uncirculated. A very fine grade means the coin has light wear on the high points, but all major details are visible. One thing to look out for is minting errors. Sometimes a coin might have a misaligned die, doubling on the text, or even a missing detail. So, how can you check if your 5-cent coin is valuable? First, examine the coin under good lighting. Look for signs of wear, unique markings or errors. Next, consult a reputable coin catalog or take it to a professional grader. And finally, compare its features with auction listings to get an idea of its market value. To maximize your coin's value, consider storing it in a protective holder to prevent further wear. And if you plan to sell, choose a reliable auction platform or reach out to local collectors. Trust me, there's a huge community out there that would love to get their hands on a piece like this. So, there you have it. The 1983 Australian 5-cent coin might just be worth more than you thought. Check your pockets, your piggy banks, and your old coin jars, because who knows, you might be sitting on a hidden gem. Next up, we'll dive into why this coin is so special, its current market value, and what collectors are looking for. The Australian 5-cent coin has been a staple in our pockets since 1966. But the 2001 version has an unusual story. While most coins are produced using a standard cupro-nickel composition, some coins from this year exhibit a lighter, almost silvery finish that collectors refer to as the silver shade variety. This unique appearance is likely due to a minting anomaly. Factors like variations in the metallic alloy mix or differences in the plating process might have caused this striking silver-like finish. While millions of 5-cent coins were minted in 2001, only a small fraction displayed this distinct silver shade. This makes them a rare find, which is always a key factor in determining a coin's value. Another factor is condition. Coins in mint or near mint condition, those with minimal scratches and clear details, are especially prized. So, if you've got a 2001 Australia 5-cent coin with this silver sheen, take good care of it. In recent years, collectors have been willing to pay anywhere from $40,000 to $6,000 to hum for a single coin, depending on its condition. Some exceptionally well-preserved coins have even fetched higher prices in auctions. This is why coin enthusiasts are always on the hunt for these rare variations. Their value continues to grow as awareness spreads among collectors. Start by inspecting the coin under good lighting. Look for a noticeably lighter or shinier finish compared to a standard 5-cent coin from the same year. If you're unsure, consider visiting a professional coin appraiser or using an online coin forum for advice. Handle the coin by its edges to avoid fingerprints. Store it in a protective case or a coin sleeve to prevent scratches and exposure to air. You can list the coin on auction platforms, join collector groups on social media, or reach out to local coin dealers. Make sure to include clear photos and a detailed description to attract serious buyers. So there you have it, the story of the 2001 Australian 5-cent silver shade coin. It's amazing how a tiny coin can carry so much value, both historically and financially. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting and uncovering the surprising story of the 1981 Australian 5-cent coin. If you have one in fine condition, you might be sitting on a small fortune. The 5-cent coin was first introduced in Australia in 1966, replacing the pre-decimal currency system. It has since become an everyday staple in Australian currency, often overlooked due to its low denomination. However, not all 5-cent coins are created equal. Some rare variants have captured the attention of collectors around the world, and the 1981 coin is one of them. In 1981, two different mints were responsible for producing Australia's 5-cent coins, the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra and the Royal Canadian Mint. This collaboration resulted in subtle variations, making some of these coins exceptionally rare and valuable to collectors. So, what sets the 1981 Australia 5-cent coin apart? The most significant factor is its minting variations. Coins produced by the Royal Canadian Mint have a distinctive small head design, whereas those minted in Australia feature a large head design. This difference has intrigued numismatists for decades. But that's not all. The 1981 coin is also notable for a rare brown shading effect caused by unique environmental and storage conditions. Coins in fine condition with this shading are incredibly scarce, making them highly desirable among collectors. Let's talk about the big question: how much is it worth today? The value of the 1981 Australian 5-cent coin depends on its condition, rarity, and whether it has unique features like the brown shading. Coins in fine condition can fetch anywhere from $65,000 in the collector's market. These coins are rare not just because of their age, but because collectors are always looking for those that stand out, whether through unique minting errors, patinas, or limited production runs. If you think you might have one of these coins, here's how you can check. Look for the small head or large head variation. This unique discoloration adds to the coin's appeal. Conditions of the coins are broken. Conditions in fine or uncirculated condition fetch the highest prices. Once you've identified a valuable coin, consider selling it through online marketplaces, specialized auction houses, or directly to collectors. Don't forget to get it appraised or graded by a professional to maximize its value. Beyond the monetary value, coin collecting is a way to connect with history and preserve artifacts from the past. Each coin tells a story, and the 1981 Australia 5-cent coin is no exception. Its journey from a humble piece of change to a prize collector's item is a testament to the magic of numismatics. Next up, we're diving into the story of the Australian 2004 Australia 5-cent coin and why it has caught the attention of collectors worldwide. Stick around, because you don't want to miss out on finding out if you might have a valuable piece of Australian history. The Australian 5-cent coin was first introduced in 1966 during the changeover to decimal currency. It's made of copper nickel and features the iconic echidna design by Stuart Devlin on the reverse, while Queen Elizabeth II graces the obverse. These coins have been a staple in Australian currency for decades, but not all 5-cent coins are created equal. So, what's the deal with the 2004 Australia 5-cent coin? While most of these coins are worth well, 5 cents, certain variations and minting errors have made some examples highly sought after by collectors. In 2004, like any other year, millions of 5-cent coins were minted. However, a small number of these coins had minting errors. Errors can occur during production when the die used to strike the coin malfunctions. These errors result in coins that are unique, and unique means valuable in the collector's market. Here are some of the most notable minting errors to look out for on the 2004 Australia 5-cent coin. This happens when the coin blank isn't properly aligned during the minting process, resulting in a design that's shifted to one side. In that poster, minting a die, or in this poster, move to the left-hand slide from the first corner of the panel of the die. Die crack image of a coin showing a visible crack on the surface. A die crack occurs when the die used to strike the coin develops a fracture, leaving a raised line on the coin's surface. Image of a coin with a blob-like feature along the edge. A CUD error happens when part of the die breaks off, causing a blob of metal to appear on the coin. All right, here's the part you've been waiting for. How much could a 2004 Australia 5-cent coin with one of these errors be worth? Depending on the type of error and the coin's condition, the value can range from staggering $38,000 or more at auction. So, how can you check if your 2004 Australia 5-cent coin is a jackpot? Here's what you need to do. Examine your coin carefully. Use a magnifying or a coin microscope to inspect for any anomalies. Compare with online references. Look for similar error coins online or in coin catalogs to confirm the type of error. Get your coin graded. Consider sending your coin to a professional grading service to authenticate its condition and error type. This can significantly increase its market value. Sell through reputable channels. Once you've verified the value, you can sell your coin through online marketplaces, dedicated coin auction sites, or even at coin shows. The Australian 2004 Australia 5-cent coin proves that sometimes the smallest things can hold the biggest surprises. So, check your change, dig through your old coin jar, and you might just find a hidden treasure. And remember, even if your coins don't have errors, collecting coins is a fascinating hobby that connects us to history, art, and culture. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting to explore the hidden value of the 2009 Australian 5-cent coin in very good condition. Could this coin be worth a fortune? Let's find out. The Australian 5-cent coin has been in circulation since 1966, featuring the iconic short-beaked echidna on one side and Queen Elizabeth II on the other. The 2009 version might look like just another coin, but in the world of numismatics or coin collecting, its value could be much higher if it's in pristine condition. So, what makes this particular year special? Before we get to the 2009 coin specifically, let's talk about what makes a coin valuable to collectors. The main factors include condition. Coins in very good or uncirculated condition are always more desirable. Scratches, wear, or discoloration reduce a coin's value. Coins with unique errors, like double strikes or off-center designs, can fetch a premium. Rarity coins that were produced in limited quantities or are no longer in circulation are highly sought after. Demand, the level of interest from collectors, can dramatically increase a coin's value. So, how does the 2009 Australian 5-cent coin measure up? In 2009, millions of these coins were minted, making it a common year. However, coins in very good condition or with rare errors stand out in the collector market. Here's what you should look for. The echidna and the queen's portrait should be crisp and clear. Queens that still have their original shine are much more valuable. Check for any misalignments, cracks, or unusual features. Now the part you've been waiting for. How much is a 2009 Australian 5-cent coin worth today? In circulated but very good condition, these coins might sell for $27,000. If you found a 2009 Australia 5-cent coin in very good condition, you're probably wondering how to sell it. Here are a few tips. Forums and Facebook groups are great for connecting with collectors. The 2009 Australian 5-cent coin may make you a millionaire, and if it's in great condition or has a rare error, it could be worth far more than you think. So check your pockets, search your piggy banks, and dig through those old coin jars. You never know what treasure you might find. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting. If you're into rare finds and potential treasure in your pocket change, this video is for you. Specifically, we're talking about the 1991 Australian 5-cent coin, one of the most intriguing coins in circulation. Could this tiny coin be worth big dollars today? Let's find out. First, a bit of background. The Australian 5-cent coin, introduced in 1966, features the echidna on the reverse and Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. These coins are small and easy to overlook, but some years produced rarities that can make collectors go wild. One such year is 1991. During this time, the Royal Australian Mint produced the standard 5-cent coins, but certain factors made some of them stand out, most notably their silver-like appearance and rarity in very fine or better conditions. What's special about the 1991 Australia 5-cent coin? Some coins from this year exhibit a silver shade that makes them distinct. This is believed to result from variations in the minting process, including issues with the nickel-copper alloy or differences in polishing during production. Collectors often call this the silver shade variety. While this isn't a true silver coin, its unique appearance and the limited number in such condition have driven interest in the collector market. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. The grading system ranges from poor to uncirculated. A coin in very fine condition, like the 1991 Australia 5-cent silver shade coin we're discussing, shows slight wear but retains most of its details. Higher grades such as extremely fine or uncirculated fetch even more value. Coins in very fine condition are scarce for a reason. They've survived over 30 years without significant damage, which is no small feat for a widely circulated coin. Now the big question, how much is it worth? Currently, collectors are willing to pay anywhere between $50,000 to $2,000 for a 1991 Australian 5-cent coin in very fine condition. However, these values depend on demand. A true silver shade coin in excellent condition can fetch premium prices at auctions, but beware, counterfeits and exaggerated claims can muddy the waters. So, how can you tell if your 1991 Australia 5-cent coin is valuable? First, inspect the color. Does it have a distinct silver shade compared to other 5-cent coins? Next, examine the details using a magnifying glass to determine its condition. If you think you've got a winner, consider having it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. When it comes to selling, platforms or specialized auction houses are great places to connect with collectors. Just be sure to take clear photos and provide an accurate description. So there you have it. The 1991 Australian 5-cent silver shade coin might just be a hidden gem in your collection. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a beginner looking for treasures, keep an eye out for this rare coin. Who knows, it might turn fortune. Next up, we're diving into one of Australia's most intriguing coins from 1979, the 5-cent brown shade coin. This little piece of history is worth a lot more than you might think, especially in today's collector market. So, stick around as we explore everything you need to know about this coin's surprising value and why it could be sitting right in your pocket. The Australian 5-cent coin from 1979 might look like any other regular coin at first glance, but it's not just any ordinary coin. There's a subtle yet significant detail about it that makes it highly sought after among collectors. This particular coin, in what we call the brown shade, stands out due to a unique and rare error. Let's take a deeper dive into this fascinating little coin. Let's start by talking about the design. The 1979 Australian 5-cent coin features the classic image of an echidna, the spiny anteater native to Australia. The obverse, or front side, showcases Queen Elizabeth II's side, as is common for coins minted in Australia during her reign. The reverse, of course, is where we find the beautiful echidna. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Normally, these coins were minted with a bright, silvery appearance, thanks to the nickel and copper composition. However, a small percentage of 1979 coins were minted with a darker, brownish tint. Its phase brown shade was caused by a variation in the alloy mix or an error during the production process, and while most 1979 5-cent coins are silver in color, those with the distinct brown hue are rare and incredibly valuable today. So, what caused this color change? Well, the brownish tint is believed to be a result of a chemical reaction or an alloy mix issue during the minting process. This error wasn't widespread, which is why it's so rare to find one in circulation today. Collectors and experts in the numismatic world quickly realized the rarity of these brown-shaded 5-cent coins. As with many rare coins, this anomaly has made the 1979 brown shade highly desirable among collectors, especially those seeking to complete their Australian coin collections. Now, let's talk about the most exciting part: how much this coin is worth today. If you're lucky enough to have one of these rare 1979 brown shade coins in your possession, you could be looking at some serious cash. In fine condition, a 1979 Australia 5-cent brown shade coin can fetch anywhere between $60 and $48,000, depending on its exact quality and the market demand. Identifying this rare brown shade coin is simple once you know what to look for. First, check the color. If the coin has a dull brownish tint as opposed to the usual bright silvery finish, you may have a winner. Next, inspect the coin for any noticeable differences in the design. The brown-shaded coins are often indistinguishable from their silver counterparts in terms of design, but they can sometimes have slightly worn edges due to the metal's composition. It's important to remember that the condition of the coin, whether it's in fine, very fine, or uncirculated state, can impact its value significantly. Wondering how to cash in on your rare find? There are few ways you can sell or trade your 1979 Australia 5-cent brown shade coin. The first step is to get it authenticated by a professional. Many coin dealers and auction houses offer authentication services, and it's always a good idea to have a trusted expert assess your coin's value. If you're looking to sell, online auction platforms are a great place to list your coin. Many collectors actively search for these rare coins, and online auctions give you the chance to reach a global audience. For those looking for a more personal touch, local coin dealers or numismatic clubs may offer opportunities to sell directly to collectors who specialize in Australian coins. Just be sure to do your research to ensure you're getting a fair price. While the 1979 Australia 5-cent brown shade coin is definitely the star of the show, there are other valuable Australian coins from this year worth mentioning. The 1979 Australia 1-cent and 2-cent coins, for example, are also sought after by collectors, especially in uncirculated condition. So, while you're on the hunt for your brown shade 5-cent coin, keep an eye out for other rare finds. There you have it, folks. The 1979 Australian 5-cent brown shade coin is an incredible find for any collector, and its value continues to rise. Whether you've just discovered one in your coin jar or are actively searching for this rare piece of Australian numismatic history, remember to check the color and condition, because it could be worth a lot more than you think. Next up, we're diving deep into a coin that might be hiding in your change right now. Yes, it's the Australia 5-cent coin from 2014, and trust me, it's worth more than you think. The camera zooms in on the Australia 5-cent 2014 coin held in the host's hand. Now, this coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but its condition and rarity are what set it apart in the collector market today. So stick around as we talk about why the 5-cent piece from 2014 is commanding big dollars in today's market. Before we get into the specifics of the 2014 coin, let's take a step back and understand the history of the 5-cent coin in Australia. Introduced in 1966, this coin has been a staple of Australian currency for decades. Its design, featuring an echidna, is iconic and instantly recognizable to Aussies and collectors alike. The 5-cent coin has always been small, but don't let its size fool you. There's a lot of history packed into these little guys. The 2014 edition, in particular, stands out for a few reasons. Now let's talk specifics. The 5-cent coin might seem like just another year of minting, but there are some key factors that have made this particular coin rise in value. First off, let's talk about the minting process. The 2014 Australia 5-cent coin was produced in significant numbers, but some of these coins were minted with minor imperfections or irregularities, making them more sought after by collectors. These imperfections can range from minor flaws in the design to variations in the coin's thickness and weight. Some of these coins have been discovered with off-center strikes, making them rare and collectible. Coins like these are called error coins, and they can fetch far more than a typical 5-cent piece. Now, one of the most important things collectors look for when valuing a coin is its condition. This is where the 2014 Australia 5-cent coin really starts to shine. In the world of coin collecting, the term fine condition means that the coin has minimal wear and tear. A coin in fine condition still has clear details, sharp features, and retains its lustrous shine. The better the condition, the higher the value it can. If you get your hands on one that's practically flawless, well, you might be looking at a serious collector's item. Now, let's talk money. How much are these coins actually worth in today's market? In today, a 2014 Australia 5-cent coin in fine or near perfect condition can easily fetch around $15,000 in the open market. Look for any imperfections such as off-center strikes, doubling of the design, or other minting errors that make the coin unique. Also, make sure to store your coins properly. Use a coin holder and keep them away from excessive handling, which can wear down the design over time. Thinking about buying or selling a 2014 Australia 5-cent coin? There are several places you can go. Online marketplaces, heritage auctions, and specialized coin dealers are great starting points. Remember to do your research, check the going rates, and make sure you're dealing with reputable sellers and buyers. Coins are an investment, and the more knowledge you have, the better deals you'll find. So, there you have it. The Australia 5-cent 2014 coin, an unassuming piece of currency that's become a valuable collectible in today's market. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting into coin collecting, this coin is definitely worth keeping an eye out for. Next up, we're diving into something truly exciting for all of you who have a keen interest in rare coins. If you've ever come across an Australian 5-cent coin from 1994 in your collection, or perhaps in your spare change, this video is for you. Now, this may seem like just another coin from the 90s. But trust me, the 5-cent 1994 Australian coin is turning heads in the collector's market. In fact, in very good condition, this coin could fetch you a pretty penny. Curious? Stay tuned, because today we'll explore why the 5-cent coin from 1994 is suddenly in demand and how its value has skyrocketed. Let's get into it. So, let's take a close look at this 5-cent coin. The 1994 Australian 5-cent piece, issued by the Royal Australian Mint, is part of the iconic Australian decimal coin series that first came into circulation back in 1966. While this coin doesn't necessarily stand out in design, with its simple but elegant emu and kangaroo on the reverse side, there are a few factors that The most important factor that determines the value of a coin is its condition. The better the condition, the more it is worth to collectors. Coins are graded on a scale from good to mint state or uncirculated, with several grades in between. Now, if you have a 1, 9, 9, 4, 5-cent coin in very good condition, you're already starting on the right foot. A very good condition coin typically means there's some visible wear from circulation, but all the main details are still clear. If your coin is in this condition, you're already looking at something special. But there's more to the story. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The Australian 5-cent coin from 1994 has become quite rare in certain conditions. Over time, many of these coins have been heavily circulated, and the ones that survive in better shape are harder to come by. In fact, many collectors and dealers consider the 1994 Australia 5-cent coin a semi-rare piece. Why? Because it was minted in fairly large quantities, but not all of them have survived in good condition. The value of these coins is climbing as more collectors seek to complete their sets with higher-grade examples. So how much is this coin worth today? Well, as of today, a 1994 Australian 5-cent coin in very good condition can be valued anywhere from $49,000, depending on the market and the buyer. If you think you might have a 1994 Australia 5-cent coin that could be valuable, here's how to identify it and protect it. First, check the date. 1994 is key. Then, carefully examine the coin for any significant wear. If the kangaroo and emu design is still clear and you can read the date and mint mark without any difficulty, chances are you're looking at a coin worth keeping. Once you've identified your coin, make sure to store it properly. A coin holder, such as a Tox2 holder or a coin capsule, will protect your coin from further wear, dust, and moisture. Avoid touching the coin with your bare hands, as oils from your skin can damage the surface over time. Why is this coin so popular among collectors right now? Well, it's a combination of things. First, Australia's coinage has a unique charm, and the 5-cent coin is no exception with its recognizable Australian wildlife design. Second, there's the rarity factor we discussed earlier. As more people are becoming interested in coin collecting, older, semi-rare coins like this one are starting to catch the eye of investors and collectors alike. And let's not forget that the Australian 5-cent coin from 1994 was part of a limited-run series of coins that helped mark Australia's unique place in the world's currency history. So, owning one of these coins in great condition is not just a matter of having money, it's about preserving a piece of history. So, there you have it. The Australian 5-cent coin from 1994 is more than just a piece of change, it's a potential treasure waiting to be discovered. If you've got one in very good or better condition, it's definitely worth considering holding on to it or even selling it if the right buyer comes along. Next up, we're diving into something truly special, the 1997 Australia 5-cent Golden Shade coin. If you've ever wondered whether this seemingly small coin holds any significant value in today's market, stick around because we're going to explore its history, unique features, and why it's now considered a prized gem among collectors. So, let's get started. First, let's talk about the basics. The 5-cent coin from Australia, introduced in 1966, has been part of the Australian currency for decades. But it's the 1997 version we're focusing on today, and here's where things get really interesting. The 1997 Australia 5-cent coin is notable not just for its age, but for a unique feature, its golden shade. This coloration is not a result of the metal itself, but rather a specific minting anomaly that occurred during production. The coin's distinctive golden hue was caused by an unexpected reaction during the minting process, where the copper content and the coin's finishing process led to this rare, golden-like patina. Now, let's talk about condition. The condition of a coin is one of the most important factors determining its value. In the case of the 1997 Golden Shade 5-cent coin, if you've managed to get your hands on one in fine condition, then congratulations, you could be holding a valuable piece of numismatic history. Coins in fine condition generally show little to no wear, with the designs remaining sharp and the surface mostly intact. For the Golden Shade 5-cent coin, collectors look for coins that exhibit this golden hue clearly, with well-defined features and minimal damage or wear. So, how much is this coin worth today? Let's talk numbers. In the current collector's market, the 1997 Australia 5-cent golden shade coin in fine condition can fetch a pretty penny, anywhere from $47,000 and sometimes even more in. Why the high value, you might wonder? It all comes down to rarity and demand. The golden shade coins are considered a minting error, making them highly sought after by collectors who specialize in rare Australian currency. Plus, the year 1997 marked the end of the golden hue phenomenon, which means the coins were only produced during a very specific time. Now, if you're wondering how to tell if you have one of these golden shade coins, let's break it down. First, you'll notice that the coin has a slight golden tint. While the standard 5-cent coin has a more coppery appearance, the golden shade has an almost yellowish hue. This coloration is usually the first giveaway. Another important factor is the date. It has to be the 1997 version. And of course, the condition of the coin plays a huge role. Look for coins that are in fine or better condition to maximize your chances of a higher value. Looking to sell your 1997 golden shade 5-cent coin, or perhaps looking to buy one for your collection, you'll find that these coins are often sold at online marketplaces where collectors worldwide bid on rare and unique coins. Auction houses also offer opportunities for finding these coins, particularly those in pristine condition. It's always a good idea to check multiple sources, compare prices, and get an idea of the going rate for the golden shade coin before making any big decisions. While the 1997 golden shade 5-cent coin is a standout, Australia has produced a wide variety of rare coins over the years. From the iconic 1930 penny to modern commemorative issues, there's no shortage of treasures for passionate collectors. So if you're just starting out in the world of coin collecting, the 1997 golden shade is a great coin to add to your collection. But don't stop there. Keep exploring and you may just discover other hidden gems. So whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, the 1997 Australia 5-cent golden shade coin is a fantastic addition to any collection. Its unique golden hue, coupled with its rarity, makes it highly valuable in today's market. If you're lucky enough to own one, make sure you keep it safe. You could be sitting on a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and be sure to subscribe for more coin collecting tips, history, and insights. Drop a comment below if you found a golden shade coin or if you have any questions. We'd love to hear from you.